Hey everyone, welcome back to AdoreR. Linda here coming back at you with another video today. I got post 2 videos in a day. I'm doing good. But I wanted to get this book haul done. I mentioned when I showed you my bookcase that I had some books that I need to do a book haul for. So this was November, December book haul because I got quite a few books here. I might read the back of some of them and I might not because I got a lot of books I need to get through. So let's get started. First up, I know I mentioned my little project I want to do for reading tapestry romance. So I got some more tapestry here. I got Moth and Flame by Laura Parker. This is book number 36 in the tapestry line. And book number 16, Emeralds and Sapphire by Laura Parker in the tapestry line. So when I was looking for some tapestry book, I found these two, and then I also found some other book by Laura Parker that had beautiful cover. Yeah, cover by. Can anybody say cover by? So I'm gonna show you those books that I bought for the cover. But yeah, these two books I'm gonna add to the my tapestry collection. Let's look at the back of them here. I'll show you the back because they have some beautiful back covers. So there's the back of that one, and show you this one. This don't have much going on, but there you go. That's the back of that one. Now here's where I bought Laura Parker for the cover. I saw this cover. Her covers remind me of Joanna Lindsay covers because they kind of like pose the same way of some of the covers that Joanna Lindsay have on her books. So I had to get it. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? And then the synopsis sounded really good too. Let me read it to you. Ashleen Fitzgerald looked up into the rugged, handsome face above her and trembled with a special knowledge. Born with the mark of the rose and its gift of second sight, she had fled from her troubled past in Ireland to Australia. And then, look, we're going to Australia. Yeah. Vast wild, seeking a new life and vowing never to kneel before any man. But now as her bonnet tumbles from her brilliant copper hair, the sunlight blazed, or was it another fire from this stranger's deep blue eye? He was Thomas Gibson, a work-hardened Irish rancher looking for a bride, a tough forestman moved by this petal-soft, book-learned woman so different from the rest. In that moment, her fate was sealed. For she was to be joined in a marriage as tempestuous as the untamed outback, and one that will fulfill the passionate promise of a rose. So all this synopsis had everything I wanted. The female character got some kind of power, second sight or something, and then it's set in Australia. Yeah, it had everything I wanted. I was like, okay, not only does it have a beautiful cover, but the synopsis sounded pretty darn interesting. So I was like, let me get it. So this is in a trilogy. So this is book 3, I think, in the trilogy, and this is book 2. Look at this cover. Oh my goodness, a rose in splendor. And this is the secret rose. And this is a rose in splendor. This is the rose trilogy, I think it is. It's going to be all about these women who have this little rose tattoo, I think. And maybe they're going to have some kind of mystical power or second sight or whatever. Let's see what this one says. She had seen him before in her dreams. Yep. Some kind of second sight. But the handsome soldier hiding in the deep purple shadows of her father's saber was now terribly real. Deidre was only a child, but felt she must help him escape the English troop. Help him escape the English troop. For she knew this wild Irish rebel with hair as dark as a raven wing and eyes as blue as the summer sky was destined to be her one true love. Someday she would meet this fierce, magnificent stranger again, and he would remember the mark of the rose on her creamy white skin. Then he would know she was no longer an innocent girl, but a full-grown, passionate woman, one ripe for the ecstasy of desire and ready for an eternity of love. Okay. This synopsis didn't sound as interesting as this one, but hey, it sounded pretty good. I'm gonna give it a try, but really, I love this cover. Look at it. And what's the first book in? I think this is the second book in the trilogy. I don't know what the first book is, but I was gonna get it off of eBay, but they wanted $20. I was like, $20. I'll wait. I can't think of what's the name of it though. What's the first? I wish they had the first book in here. But they don't. Let's go through here. Nope, they don't have it. But it's okay. Maybe I can find it somewhere and get the first book in this series. I think this is book 2. And this is book 3. So I got those. Really, I bought these for the cover. But like I said, the synopsis sounded really, really good on this one. And I'll read this one too. Next, I got another one by Laura Parker. I like this cover too. But I think this this synopsis on here. Passion Splendor. He had saved her life. She owed him everything, but Gwyneth Valois swore she would rather be savaged by pirates than rescued by Captain Raoul Bertrand, the man who had killed her brother, captured her sister, and expected Gwyneth to pay her debt with gratitude. Had she escaped the terrors of the revolution only to be trapped in hell on the high seas? It sounded interesting, but I like this. I like the cover and the back cover on this. So I had to get it too. It sounds interesting. Yeah. So I got those 3. I think I got all 3 of these from eBay. And like I said, the first book in this series was too much for me. And I was like, no. Next I got A Touch of Sword and Snow, A Gathering of Dragons series by Milla Vane. I got the first book. I haven't read it yet. But I heard people talking about the first book was really good, and because I bought the first, that first book was a cover back, because I saw that cover. I didn't even know it was going to be a romance, because it don't look like one. It looked like a fantasy, but I've been hearing people on YouTube say it's a fantasy and romance, so I was like, let me get the second book in the series. And these all are going to be on different people. They're not on the same couple. And this is A Touch of Stone and Snow, A Gathering of Dragons, book 2 in the series. Next, I got Lisa Kleypas, Chasing Cassandra. You got to step back. Not as fancy as some of the other ones, but it'll do. And I'll read a little bit of this. Runaway magnate Tom Severin is wealthy and powerful enough to satisfy any desire as soon as it arises. Anything or anyone is his for the asking. It should be simple to find the perfect wife, and from his first glimpse of Lady Cassandra Ravenel, he's determined to have her. But the beautiful and quick-witted Cassandra is equally determined to marry for love, the one thing he can't give. So that sounded interesting. And it's a nice cover and a nice step back. Next I have Laura Bell, Love is a Rogue. I've been wanting to read something about, I've never read anything about Laura Bell, so I was like, I'll give her a try. And then down here, I like reading about Wallflowers. It said Wallflowers versus Rogues. So I guess this is like Wallflowers versus Rogue series or something like that. I don't know what, I never know what book it is in the series, so yeah. But there you go, and I'll read a little bit of this. Wallflower Lady Beatrice Bentley longs to remain in the wilds of Cornwall to complete her etymology. Here we go. I'm gonna get a word I can't even pronounce. Etymological dictionary. Okay, I gotta go look that up and see what that's supposed to stand for. Too bad her brother Gothic mansion is under renovation. How can she work with an annoyingly arrogant and too handsome rogue swinging a hammer nearby? So I wonder, is he gonna be? Is he just gonna be a regular? Yeah, he's just gonna be a regular guy, Navy man, Stamford Wright. So he's not going to be a duke or anything, just a regular guy. Okay, I'm all in. So it sounded good. Lenora Bell, Love is a Rogue. So let me know if you've read any of these. Post it below and let me know what you rated it. And so that I can know what I pull out of here and read. Maybe I'll add it to my already growing TBR. Next I need to pull this off of here. I'm not even going to try it because it's probably going to be sticky. But this is Sophie Jordan, The Duke Effect. And this is The Rogue Files. Don't ask me what book this is, but I always put the what book it is in the description below, because I always put all my books in my description below, and I'll put what book it is. You always can look there and find out the book, because yeah, I don't know what book it is in the series. Read a little bit of this. Despite being surrounded by her happily wed sisters, Nora Langley prefers botany to ballrooms and would rather spend a lifetime in her laboratory than consider affairs of the heart. An expert herbalist, Nora has been masquerading as her late physician father for years, dispensing invaluable medical advice. She corresponds with people all over the world, including that old army colonel. But when the man shows up on her doorstep, he is nothing like she expected. He is a young, handsome heir to a dukedom who suddenly threatens everything she holds dear. So that sounded good. Sophie Jordan. Sophie Jordan is a hit or miss for me, but that synopsis sound good, so I'm gonna give it a try. Next, I have Megan Frampton. Never read anything by her, so I picked this up at Walmart. Tall Dukes and Dangerous. All of these books, like in a series, like I said before, I don't know what book this is in the series, and I'll leave that information below. Read a little bit of this. Nash, the dangerous Duke of Maveron, has always bristled against the rules of English society. Hot-tempered and fearful of becoming like his brutal late father, he lives a life of too much responsibility and too little joy. And although he's vowed to never marry, a duke has a duty. And there's only one way to get himself an heir and a spare. So Nash reluctantly takes a look around at society's available young ladies to see who might be willing to put up with his one-word answers and frequent glowers. So we got a grumpy hero. Yeah, I'm all in. Tall, Duke, and Dangerous. Sounded good. Give that a try. Next, I have Loner by AdoreR. If you've been with me for a while, you know I've read this book and I enjoyed it, and I said I was going to purchase it. So here it is. I gave this 4 stars. Really enjoyed it, and also love this cover. AdoreR. He rides a motorcycle and he owns his own motorcycle shop. So I really enjoyed this. So if you like those kind of heroes, like the everyday working man, he works on motorcycles, so you can give it a try. If you're into the enemies, the lovers romance, this would be for you. I really enjoyed it. It's a nice little story. Small town, hometown story. There you go. And next I have Pucked Off. I've also, in one of my wrap-ups, I went over this, say I really enjoyed it. I gave this 4 stars. This is the only book that I really enjoyed out of the Pucked Off, out of the Puck series. Because I enjoyed book 1. It was okay. Book 2, no. And then, when I read book 2 in the Puck series, I was like, that didn't do it for me. So I was almost finished with it, so I just went through there and read the synopsis of all the other books, and I think this is book 6 or 7 in the series, and I really enjoyed this one, but I'm not going to read any more in the Puck series. Yeah, wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, but I really enjoyed this one. I gave this one a 4 star, and plus I love this cover. See what else I got over here. I got Lorraine Heath, Beauty Tempts the Beast. A Sins for All Season novel. Of course, it's in a series. Read a little bit of this. Athena Stadwick was a perfect lady destined to marry a wealthy lord until betrayal left her family penniless. Though she's lost friends, fortune, and respectability, Athena has gained a scandalous plan. If she can learn to seduce, she can obtain power over men and return to society on her terms. She even has the perfect teacher in mind, a man whose sense of honor and dark good looks belies his nickname Beast. So that sounded interesting. Beauty and the Beast. So Beauty Tempts the Beast, I mean. So I'll be like, let me try this one out. I think I got this. Did I get this one from Walmart? Probably. There you go. And next I have Carrick and Bryan. You know I'm a big fan of Carrick and Bryan. So I bought this book, A Dark and Stormy Night by Carrick and Bryan. I think I showed you this. I might have already showed you this. I don't remember. And then I thought this was different. I had forgot all about this because I haven't read this yet. These are the same books except that the name been changed. Yeah, they do it to you people. You have to really be on your game with these romances. Cause look, you think you buying a new book and it's the same book. Yeah. So at first it was A Dark and Stormy Night, and now it's Seducing a Stranger. Cause I read the synopsis of these. I was like, these synopses sound just the same. Yeah, people. I got, but it's okay. I got both. I can say I got both of these in the different covers, and the cover's not too bad. I like it. And then this one. I really like this one. I like all the reds and stuff in there. Beautiful. I got those two. Next I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this book on YouTube, so I had to get it. Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I'm not going to read the back of it because I'm sure you've heard about it. By Talia Hibbert. Got this one. So while I was looking this up, another book by her came up. The cover caught my eye. You know I'm a cover buy, so look at this cover. Beautiful. I haven't heard anybody talking about this one, so I was like, let me try it out. This is also by Talia Hibbert. Untouchable. And this cover is beautiful, so I was like, I had to get it. I'll read a little bit of this. Sensible, capable, and ruthlessly efficient, Hannah Cabot is the perfect nanny until a colossal mistake destroys her career and shatters her reputation. These days, no one in town will hire her except Nathaniel Davis, a brooding widower with a smile like sin and 2 kids he can't handle. So we got a brooding widower? Yeah, I'm all in. Untouchable by Talia Hibbert. I had to pick it up. And next I have Trapped by Allison Ames. A Prison Planet Romance. I think this is book number 1. I don't like this cover too much, but the synopsis sounding interesting. Let's see here. Removed on a primitive prison planet, Bella West has one chance for survival until rescue arrives. Trade her body for protection. The rip hunk who claims her is more beast than man. Sorry, my camera went out there. Where was I at? The rip hunk who claimed her is more beast than man, convicted of a crime he didn't commit. Ex-soldier Kane Anders has lost his humanity after 8 grueling years on a hazardous planet of dirt, rock, and treacherous inhabitants. He looks out for himself and never grows attached. So when the bold female offers him pleasure in return for protection, he takes the deal without hesitation. He never expects her touch to alter him or to feel something beyond lust. So, you know I love my military man. So he was in the military, been sent to jail for a crime he didn't commit, and somehow this woman ends up on this same planet, and she needs some protection, and he's going to be the guy to give it to her. I was like, okay, I'm all in. How many pages in here? And this is a small book. Let's see how many pages. We only got 224 pages in here, so this should be a quick read. And I'll probably put this on my TBR. Go ahead and read it. This cover, yeah, they need to do it. They need to go back and rethink that. But it sounds good. I hope it's good, and I'm gonna give it a try. So that's all I have for now. That's my book haul for November and December. Yeah, I've been doing the most of it. Yeah, I need to cool out. Because I did put some books on my Christmas list to get. Yeah, we're going to see how that goes. But that's all I have for now. Until next time, keep reading those romances. And I'll see you all later. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.